Oh, here comes the ear rape. It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Too late.
Walking down the alley, Cole, you're stepping over the fucking menu. Jesus. God, that loading thing spanned the fuck up. Holy shit.
It's like a recap. What the hell?
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
The volume.
Yeah.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
You were dancing with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching like that.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight now. Great people.
Right turn, coming up.
Stop just ahead. Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Hey! Out of the way, bub!
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Slide down.
Oh,
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
How the fuck? Oh.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Yeah. Oh. Huh?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
These plates look cool. Wish the car fucking held up well considering what it did.
Switch it around?
No, I don't think so.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Help me out.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
That
Might as well speak to the coroner.
Yeah. Trying to get as
He was
much as I
down
can.
there.
Wait.
Yeah, he was down there. Yeah.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then paint it.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
How bad is it?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what
Harry
happened
Potter
here?
scar.
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Kind of looks like she's lying a bit, but
You just doubt it if you think she's lying.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Awful. Just awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Hey, I think I see a body.
where?
Get any car you want.
Oh, nice. here.
KTPL to car 11K, 11K. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Fucking psycho. You fucking psycho.
Fuck.
Slow down!
Oh fuck.
Turning his shit.
Fuck, what do you expect?
Shit. Alright, let's see how this works. Fast travel. What?
Waiting for it to happen.
Sprint.
Well, you gotta watch out, you can contaminate crime scenes.
I've got friends who work at the examiner. How about $5 for the exclusive?
Come on, you can make that.
That would hurt.
Do it.
Fuck it. There it is.
Oh my god, I ran out of nothing.
Do you teleport in?
Nah. So where's my going blind?
Stop! Turn back the other way.
What the hell? Oh.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Lock.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Off tissue damage, just stay in the car.
I don't understand any of this shit. Notes.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me and not saying anything.
I guess I've read this one.
Junk. Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Intuition also helps too here.
Hmm?
Intuition, because remember you can use it to ask you get full. It always helps. Oh fuck.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Evidence of abuse would fucking help, I suppose. The chart.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica.
I hope so.
You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that.
I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Looks like she's telling the truth.
I like those shifty eyes, man, though. Yeah, this will help.
It is a doubt. Wait, shit, I was going with truth.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I think she's telling the truth. She's...
Yeah. It's very fucked up, yeah.
Jessica, I really need you to help me.
Good instincts.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. It's been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Is that an unmarked car?
There she goes. Come on.
Rain. We're now on marked car, so... Guys, don't turn the siren on, by the way.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
I didn't even touch him.
Oh, you're way too close. You're right next to him.
That's it.
Oh, come on.
Fuck. You build up the spookometer. Odd man out.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
That's the green car.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
It's got the red.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
But this isn't suspicious.
Walking.
Yeah, it's just classic.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Shit. Find a booth with a newspaper.
Baby?
It inverted my controls.
No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm...
Maybe if I got closer, I could hear it.
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his brother.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units, officer needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2, identify.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, West Lake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Done it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Take the next right.
You the cops?
I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
I'd get my gun out.
Look, lady, I can hand you or I can pound your husband. Which one is it gonna be?
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh shit.
I'm about to play you goddamn. Alright. You really want to dance?
I forgot how to block.
I just made a fucking kick asses. Oh, it's thanks
Should.
Oh. Oh, yeah, this is unfair.
I kind of wanted him to do himself, but eh. There's no locks on the back of that.
Yeah, let's get out.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes.
I pick your head back up.
Just look at this mess.
Nice. Now we snoop around your apartment. Thank you.
Nothing significant. Not much help. Don't think this is anything. Not sure this means much. What do you have to do to earn $20,000? Circumstantial.
Ah.
Presented to Mark.
Hey, cowboys. Confiscate
Take a
that.
smarter man than me to connect that. Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Nope.
The broken clock is on the ground twice a day. That was a shit fucking joke.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Take a look around. You never know what those goons might have left behind.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Oh, at least the door doesn't open inwards, so I was kind of expecting it to. Oh, his hat's gone.
Wait.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Wait.
Well, you can check the name if you want, because that's also in the book. And you go back. It's the name of the suspects in the book as well, and the person you interviewing.
$1,000 to Lorna Hopgood.
Not Maria Bishop.
Truth.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
That looked like a lie.
Yeah, doubt. Fuck this bitch.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee.
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Probably check that cabinet there, because that's where I heard a bing bing. Not this one, the one across from it. Well, I mean around the corner from it, not in the bathroom. The one around the corner on the other side of that wall. I saw a picture. There it goes, bing bing. On the other side of the little fucking bar. Done a full 360 in the apartment looking at this thing. Fucking directions are hard. To your left. I heard it.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
That looks like the honest.
Either we find him, or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Down the elevator we go.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories you're giving us, clearly none of them can act.
Burn.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Physician studies show 3 out of 4 women lack sufficient iron. If you're losing weight, feeling run down, weak, or easily upset, get the vigor and pep you need by using Rise and Shine yeast, and by taking Rise and Shine yeast tablet supplements. It helps regain strength and rebounds.
I feel like that's a real
Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
What do you think? This is the Hopgood guy we've been hearing about. See what you make of him.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way. Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Oh, shit.
Take one. Paste head. Prop hunt.
Aww.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
How do we get into that fucking room with the camera?
No good to me.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
So it must be back out the other way. So if it's around to the left.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
I so wish I had a sword that big.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
What the?
Paste. Cool.
Wow. What's that click?
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Based. Wish you had a hole like that in your house.
God damn it.
I think this room's clean now. I think there's some stuff on the bench outside though. I don't know, I saw some stuff as I came in. Yeah. Oh.
So this is where you sprang from.
Backdrops. Fucking forward.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Yeah, I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
And we got the empty film canister with his fucking name on it. So that's a
I
lie.
know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Film, yeah.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You have something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
Supposed to check, because he's trying to fucking pay him off.
Sorts of props here as well.
I never liked Bishop. He always made out like he was better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
This guy's so freaking tough.
He's so fucking cold. He's a cold character.
Hardly ever. Oh, wait.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today, by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Follow me now.
I can't take a shot from here, Cole.
Oh, fuck.
Need to lose those fools, Phelps.
No, we need to kill them. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh damn, that's a good partner. Took him all out.
We're fucking pulling you in the car park. Got out and fucking blasted them away, dude.
Get the hell out of here!
Jesus. It was a trap. You lured them into a car park where they couldn't get away.
By Bullseye brand cigarettes. Tex Williams.
Camera. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's on the location somewhere.
Jesus, Bishop started a goddamn war.
But if me and a certain character met
That's
rather
props.
than invented a cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now, it ain't cause that
Why
I
are they
don't smoke
fucking-
myself. I don't reckon they hinder your health. I've
That guy
smoked
also
them all
was
my life,
getting
and
out
I ain't
back
dead
in
yet.
and he's frozen.
But nicotine slaves are all the
Rocky
same
Baba.
at a petting party or a poker game. Everything's got to stop while they
Sorry,
have
my
that
fault.
cigarette.
Get me closer. I can't take them out from here.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic, you like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off.
Hey, they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight.
The movie
McCaffrey
set.
really means
I'm not going
business.
there.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Then I got a whole bit of time that didn't work. So he just kept on raising and laying the money down.
What if I can still do something? Yeah. Alright, came here for nothing.
Oh, he's lost his hat. Fuck.
But I give her a kiss and a little squeeze, and she said, Tex, excuse me, please, but I just got a smoke cigarette. Smoke that cigarette.
You smoke that cigarette?
Any Central Unit 415 possible window case. And 7th and Flower Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Shit, that was right there.
It's so close.
And those cars will...
Take it easy.
I'm trying to say, remember? Oh, that guy's running across the road.
Good night.
I'll try the old GTA special.
Yeah.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Pretty fit for a movie producer.
us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Can I go faster? Left click?
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac.
Bishop, that's enough. Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's $2. He's blackmailing me.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
I'm gonna put holes in you.
McAfee doesn't make the rule. You hear me?
It's this way. Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
LAPD, you're making a ridiculous mistake.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Find some cover!
Come on, this way. Oh, God, they're everywhere.
What the?
You have to get me out of here.
Dropped.
What is this? It's Garen.
Garen.
Wait. No ping.
The statue there, Huck. There's a ladder leading to the ground. I don't want to die here.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
All down.
Those barrels at the base of the altar.
Oh shit.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
There's an army of them. We're done.
Weapons on the ground.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Stay down. And
Oh.
On its way!
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
I'm recovering!
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for stitch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right
That's
ahead.
Cassidy's voice actor, by the way.
Get in. I'm buying.
From League of Legends. Yes, it's the only factoid I know about League.
I don't know why. You know that one, but no.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can
Thanks, big
understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
Thanks.
This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
Pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
There she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you would
Come
follow
on,
me,
man.
detectives.
It's been nice.
Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
What? Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Homicide.
Moted.
You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
And it's gone.
Is it?
Yep.
No. Base.
Oh shit.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Stream bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Alright, and they made it an awkward thing when you're with a new partner.
Someone gotta tell us what the hell is going on?
Why did I do that? I never know.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
It's a better vehicle.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Jr. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
You any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, folks. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This would be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, it's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. He comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is. I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable with the siren on. What do you think?
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Good way to interact there. The guy's actually impressed with him. Oh shit. Alright, good I didn't play this shit as a kid.
Oh, that fucked you up.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Morgues.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Wait, what if I press cricket? Front.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
What the? Move the bottom one. Is that what you tried to do? It doesn't rearrange yourself, or does it stay in the position it left it in? It stays in the position you left it in. Oh, it's... Yeah, you can't move the bottom one. Oh, I had it clicked here.
Oh god. Hey.
It's Mexico, Gorkum. You've just put Europe on top of Mexico.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Don't think this is any use to us.
Has the scene been secured?
Trollman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting.
F-U-C-K-B-D. U-B-D. What's her name?
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
This is ACB, American Century Broadcasting. We go to Washington now with...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on!
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
Can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you?
I'm not sure if
Big
I can
head
make
to
it
hang
through
on
this,
your
but
wall.
I'll give it a go.
All of the decade.
Nah.
You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicked.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us alone in the court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
We finished, fellas. When a guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing, there's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD theories who'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street.
Matt. Oh, fucking hell.
Nah.
Lindley Place.
Good luck.
To handle code 3. Identified.
I like how they tie the Black Dahlia murder into this. You know that one, right?
Like, oh, BD. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know the Black Dahlia is, yeah?
Not
chick that was fucking ripped. The chick that was ripped in half on the sidewalk, drained of blood. Incidentally, they found the killer.
What sort of tools would you use if something's broken? Use a major freaking. Or you're just using a knife and you're just going through slowly.
Hey, honey, what time to get off wooden table?
Gentlemen, what can I get you? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barmaid. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair. About 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves him most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
House officer.
Christ.
That's it. How do you know?
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
And she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Shit. Not too fidgety.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Yeah, he's fidgeting a little bit.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Yes, I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Oh.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Oh, waitress. Can I have another food? Say, honey, what time do you get off the table?
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely. Where's that goddamn plate?
Operator, give me R&I.
Okay, I hope they reimburse me the quarter I have to put through to use this phone.
Cole Phelps,
Department
badge
reimburses
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
In the car.
He hit me. I hit the wall.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short be alive, the chap would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
This guy isn't as bitchy when I'm doing my normal drives.
Hey!
What the hell did I...
The hill? That'll happen with the cars. Suspensions.
Like I hit a straight wall.
Fuck, we're driving out of the suburbs.
Turn back, we're going the wrong way.
Gives worse directions. He's drunk.
Oh, that shed's like the size of you. How do you fit in there?
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Wait, so that's what that glass shatter sound was? Oh wait, the glass is going in though.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the newspapers.
You can watch them on YouTube later.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Incidental.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
This isn't what we're looking for.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Wonder how much I had to pay to get Tiffany name dropped.
What? You need to do that?
Yeah, it's a real brand.
I know, but I didn't know you had to like.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, copyright. Would have had to have paid him. Pretty sure any of the real stuff they have to pay.
Doesn't tell me anything.
No, I'm trying to go for the box. I guess it's not in the box.
Maybe. No.
anything else in the kitchen? Give that one another go and over.
Server up.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my actors drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
I think I hear someone walking to the door.
They're fucking the name. House on the other side, maybe? Check the backyard. Nice jump, dude.
Oh.
That's cool.
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Give him the love tap.
Meet Joe's buddy. Nice. Really.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
You're behind the wheel.
T.I. Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
With my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so I'll probably preserve it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
It's just in the broad day.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
How did she end up with him and not the other guy?
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight
doubt it.
risk, pal.
Man, the waves can't be married.
You think the atmosphere's thick in
Oh.
there? Wait till you try the gas chamber. He'll be back in.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. I need to do something about my wife. Oh. Have you got a hitman?
Size 11s.
Yeah, but that bitch is fucked up.
Maybe that other guy killed him because.
Doesn't look like anything.
Door look bad. Fucking gold. Bullshit.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
What have I used there? The bamboo? No.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. The license plate. Wait, is it his car
it's
though?
not his car though. Don't know if it's his car or not. Maybe maybe marital problems.
Thinking, yeah. No!
Are you finished?
I don't know.
I'd like some time to grieve for my wife.
When did you last see your
This
wife,
will be it.
Mr. Henry?
Shit, that was that.
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Yeah, the neighbor said, fucking.
Oh, I can use it again?
Yeah.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Oh.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Oh yeah, that actually works. Why would he do it? Because he had a fucking big fight with her. It'll work. Yeah, sure.
My wife was a drunk. There was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
Shit.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
This is where the marital problem thing will actually work, I think. Third time's the charm.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
How about the note? Yeah, we got proof you might have done it. We got the death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night.
We can break that alibi.
I work at 6:30. Not the going out type.
There's another lie. That alibi.
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
You're not gonna pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
Husband's alibi.
McCall says he called and you didn't pick up.
I tried to get her help, and she laughed in my face. Well, then, of course, she needs me. I'd had enough. Everyone has their limit.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh!
You're awful hot.
You snuck building shit over.
What?
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
California. This is KTI Radio.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself in any number of things you don't know.
So that's why you never sobered up.
Exactly.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, fellas. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Mendez, apartment 16. Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
What was that? I guess it's just this.
Up we go, boss.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Seems irrelevant.
That's some gold dairy eggs.
I don't think so. Optimistic, Cole. I think this is going to help us.
What the? Oh shit.
That's kind of a smoking fucking gun.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
You fucking boxed him in with the other cars.
Can't believe it worked. Thought he'd make a rider.
Just don't get caught with a murder weapon, dickhead.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
It's a glitch.
Oh. Suspects in the bag. Even if you left Jacob sweating in central lockup.
I need something to soothe this pain.
That man just came in from nowhere.
End it there.
You were expecting like a full naked body, were you?
Oh, really?
I mean, they don't usually do things like that in GTA even. So.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of a left field when it happens.